Scott Dowman, he's on row 2 as well, so green flag drops and we are away. Richie Dibbon got a great start off the front row, and so did Russell Desire. Actually, Russell Desire, he snuck in there. He might be in about 2nd or 3rd place. So what we're racing at the moment, Richie Dibbon on the Dibbon Sports Suzuki. He is flying at the moment, already through the S's. He's got about a 15 to 20 bike length advantage after one corner spot. Another dominant display from Richie Dibbon.
Yeah, definitely outstanding. What sort of tyres do these guys run? I haven't sort of followed the Motard class intensely. It just crossed my mind that these guys, it'd be interesting to see what sort of tyres. Do you know much about that there, Brad, Richie?
Yeah, they've sort of got a special Motard tyre. It's a slick tyre with a few flat grooves across the back tyre, so it's front slick, and the rear tyre's just got a sort of a paddle groove in it, a light little groove. So yeah, interesting to go and have a look. You go and see normally the Super Motard guys put together, and a great little fraternity. So you go and catch up with some of the Super Motard guys. Really cool class with some great guys, and mostly Wanganui guys. We've touched on this before. Well over half the field local Wanganui boys, and these guys really come alive on Boxing Day. It's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it is great. Now, true moto racing internationally is on half dirt and half on the grass, because it's a mixture of the seal and the non-seal. And I think Tim Gibbs brought a golden handlebars here back in about 1990, and he brought Motard to New Zealand, and they tried that. They have tried it at several tracks around New Zealand. Greymouth, I know, have a off-road section on their street race. Wanganui did there for a couple of years. They tried it twice, and then they went back to the normal. But it doesn't matter, it doesn't take any of the spectacle away from the thing, and it's certainly electric out there. Unfortunately, Duncan Hart not able to be with us. I understand he had a crash on his motorbike on Friday. So Duncan, I hope you're recuperating well. I don't know the extent of your injuries, but it's a shame, because Duncan Hart's one of the few guys that can challenge this almost unbeatable Richie Dibbon. Okay, lap record time. Lap record time for Richie Dibbon on 36.279. He's running around the 37.279, so 1 second off the lap record. He won't need to go any faster than this. He knows he'll have control. I don't know whether they've got any pit signals down there, but he'll certainly know that he's got it out in the front there. So it's all on for 2nd and 3rd place, and all the way through the field. Feet out for some riders there. This is a different style for the Supermotos. It's what a lot of them adapt, and it's different to the GP. The GP's dropped their feet down, but the Motard riders have them out in the front. Have a look at Richie Dibbon down the front straight and see how he does that. He'll put his foot out, will he? Indeed, just a little bit there and a little bit more on the apex, so it's more necessary, more of a style there on the apex of the corners there. Tucks it in there coming through, and then it's out for that turn 3, which is a right-hander, normally a left-hander in the normal track. Feet in there for the next corner there. That's got to be turn 2 on the normal direction track, and can I see him put his foot out there? It looks like he's dragging his foot there. So Richie Dibbon in a class of his own here at Manfeild, 37.279, the fastest lap of the race at the moment. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th there, all still hard out battling there, handlebar to handlebar, coming down this front straight with 7 laps to go there, Brad, Richie.
Yeah, absolutely. This is brilliant stuff. What a legendary performance from Richie Dibbon. He has a massive 7.3 second advantage. Will Young's there in 2nd place. He's got the pass done over Russell Desire, but that is really heating up. Battle for 2nd and 3rd. Matt Bro, he's had a great start to this one. He's running in 4th place, but under a lot of pressure from James Clark there in 5th. So this is all on there. Cudge Scott's up there. He's running in 6th place with Campbell Grayling. Good to see Campbell. Normally runs a 125/250 mono in the NZSBK, and he's going to come and have a go at Super Motard racing and already in the top 10 spot. So it's good to see.
Yeah, that battle's going on for 4th and 5th there, still handlebar to handlebar as they come down the front straight. It's number 30 and number 10. We're waiting for the time screen. That is Matt Bro and James Clark, just 0.097 of a second separating those. So 38, the lead rider's 37, 38, 88, 38. There's about 5 or 6 of those riders all in the 38s, and battles all the way through the field, with the exception of Richie Dibbon, who is just charging out in the front. He's going to start to come across the first of the lappers, his workmate, Gottfried Swartz. So there's going to be a bit of banter tomorrow at the Smoko table. These are businessmen together, both riding RMZ 450, so you'll probably give him a couple of pointers. I wonder if he's got a horn fitted so he can toot to his workmate on the way through. So there's Gottfried Swartz on 100. He just holds his line. That's it, and Richie will just work out how to get past him. The battle spread out. The 2nd place has got a bit of a break there. The 2nd place, Will Young, has now got about 10, 12 bike lengths, but don't expect it to stay this way. I think there's that Russell Josiah there in third place there, Brad Ritchie.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Russell Josiah still holding on to third place, but James Clark, the man on the move here at the moment, he's reeling right on the back wheel. So the battle for the podium is really going to start coming alive. We've still got 4 laps to go in this one, so anyone's position here, third and fourth, really coming alive. James Clark going to look up the inside, but don't think he's going to be able to get that done just yet. So that move there is looking like that's going to happen sooner or later. The update: Richie Dibbon, Will Young, Russell Josiah, James Clark. Then go back to Matt Bro and Campbell Grayling with Coach Scott Dowman on the beautiful TM. He's in 8th place. Mark Oliver and Tony Hurney, the Wanganui man, in 9th place. Mark Oliver's moved up to 8th as well.
Okay, just a bit of an advert for the old Coach House Museum out on Kawakawa Road. We can almost see it here from Manfeild. It's got a display of Harley Davidsons here. They're celebrating something, I can't recall what it is, but they've got about 3 or 4 Harley Davidsons in the museum, and it's beautiful to see. I think 3 consecutive years, 28, 29 and 1930 from memory. So that's just off subject, back onto the track, and Richie Dibbon will find his way. He's found his way past Mr. Swartz here. He'll find his way on some back markers, but still that battle going on for 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. Second's got it sorted, Will Young, but anything can happen. Of course, the lap traffic is off on the side of the race. He gets past Godfrey, gets into behind Godfrey. This is played into the part of the other two. He went wide and has slowed him up a little bit. That's right, Godfrey did everything right, and the other two have now come back into the game. Feet out there. Charging down the front straight. This is Will Young, Russell Josiah, and I think James Clark side by side into turn 1 here at Manfeild for the 2019 Suzuki International Series. Brad Ritchie.
Yeah, 2 laps to go as well, so this is really heating up. Richie Dibbon, he's already through the S's, and he's out at turn 1 at the moment. So this one here is still Will Young in there with Russell Josiah and James Clark. So nothing separating those guys at the moment. As we see, white flag out, so 1 lap to go. Richie Dibbon crosses the line. It's the battle for 2nd, 3rd and 4th we're keeping our eyes on, though. Out of turn 1 it is Will Young. He's definitely done a good job there to hold off the fight, but Russell Josiah and James Clark. Oh, it's on here, Spotter. This is going to be a good run to the line here.
Oh, certainly, and just 10 thousandths of a second separating that 2nd and 3rd in their fastest lap. So Richie Dibbon, a class act on his own. It's all back to 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th. The Will Young, I think, has got this one in the bag, but we saw a lapper sort of play a part in that a lap ago, but I don't think there's any in front. So it's the podium. It's the 3rd place on the podium. There's almost three wide going through turn 2 here at Manfeild. It's a braking duel, and it's a braking triple there into the Toyota corner. Somebody goes up on the inside. Richie Dibbon has taken the checkered flag there. So it's all down to the line there. Will Young, Russell Josiah, James Clark and Matt Browen there. It is Will Young for 2nd place. James Clark, James Cheezel Clark takes 3rd place, I think, in the Aramix Delivery Unlimited sponsored class, also supported by Marshall Motorcycles. So Motard rating, outstanding Motard racing. Next up is Formula 1, then Formula 3, then sidecars. So, wow, Richie Dibbon, Will Young, James Clark, Russell Josiah, Matt Bro, Campbell Grayling, Coach Scott, Mark Oliver. That's the top, however many it is, as the timing screens change. That's how it is. We get 25 seconds on each, so we can acknowledge some of the people at the tail end. Scotty Dowman pulled out after lap 7. So that was Coach Scott, Campbell Grayling in 6th, Cudge 7th, Mark Oliver, James Daniels in 9th, Tony Hurney from Wanganui, Wilson Woods, Brett Fullerton, Mike Guile, Duncan McIntyre. There, that's how they finished in that order before the screen changed again.
Oh, what a fantastic performance from Richie Dibbon. He's been a class act, but unfortunately with the DNF yesterday, I'm wondering if we can get an updated of the series points, because Will Young, he's had a good weekend, a couple of 2nd places for him, so all going to come alive here at Boxing Day, where we crown our Suzuki International Series champions. We've got a good 3rd place there for James Clark, the Wanganui man. Absolutely brilliant on the Aramx Couriers machine down there, and thank you to Marshall Motorcycles as well for sponsoring the Super Motard, talking to the legendary Weasel, and he's got a bit of a display planned for Boxing Day. So his workshop is on Ridgeway Street. You'll know Ridgeway Street, that's the start finish straight now at the Cemetery Circuit,